Fade in.
No, God!
Fade in. Fade in. Fade in. Fade in. Fade in.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I am the type of Star Wars fan that doesn't even have a favorite movie. I just want to live in the universe of Star Wars continually, in perpetuity, forever. So when people are like, what's your favorite Star Wars movie? I'm like, there is no Star Wars movie. There is only Star Wars.
I'm gonna kill myself! I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault!
The sequel movies were just the worst garbage ever. Last Jedi was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I wanted to leave the theater, but I was like, I can't. It's Star Wars. You know, I need to watch it. But man, was that bad.
I think that the thing that George never did was maintain the status quo. And I think that that's really important because...
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you!
When I read 8, I told Ryan, I fundamentally disagree with virtually everything you've decided about my character.
Who is this guy? How did the most optimistic, hopeful character in the galaxy turn into this hermit who says it's time for the Jedi to end? I read that and I said, what? I mean, that's not what a Jedi does. I mean, a Jedi is optimistic. A Jedi has tenacity. He never gives up. He doesn't secrete himself on an island. But you'll...
What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Where are your parents? Kid's sketchy. Back to you guys.
So they wanted us to keep going. That Star Wars girl said, keep going. Okay, so...
That Star Wars girl.
That Star Wars girl.
Star Wars
girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Star Wars girl. Yeah, hit us up. Well, I think let's do it.
Nice. Yeah.
If you've got a show and you're from the Azores, let's do it.
There you go.
Bigfoot is a legend. Okay, so there's this legend.
I'm
So
thinking
Mount Shasta
Peaches
is
and
about-
Anna are Lemurians, I think, because you do have lemur arms. Peaches has fur. Like, you guys are Lemurians, aren't you? And you're both from Northern California, where Mount Shasta is.
This is pretty hairy.
I think you guys are.
Thanks.
Are
Like Chewbacca.
are you or are you not Lemurians, you and Peaches?
I have to go.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I figured out how to monetize social justice warriors.
I have no love for He-Man. I know, but I have no love for He-Man either, but he's got a place in the world in a comic book story.
When I was a kid, I'd watch He-Man and Masters of the Universe when I got home from school. From 1981 to 82, it was a rich...
I'm kind of retarded. There's some chick named That Star Wars Girl or something like that. And she wrote this fucking screen. She was like, you're always doing this. And she ended with, be a man. And I was like, what the fuck? I've been struggling my whole life not to be a man.
Yeah.
Grown up fucking teenager.
Not to be the version of a man we thought we were supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The man that she was suggesting that I'd be. and
like
stuff.
our dad's generation.
Who
where
didn't
they're-
fucking cry.
No.
Although my father cried.
Shove that rod up that cunt's ass.
Hey, what are we talking about?
That Star Wars girl.
That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl.
Oh yeah. Be a man.
No, would you spit in his mouth?
Anyhow, to all of our Star Wars fans in China.
What's up, all my Ewoks, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as the Star Wars Girl. Sorry about the lateness. I haven't been streaming in a while, and Streamyard's changed everything. And I couldn't find anything. I don't know where the hell anything is. It was a pain just to get this live stream going. So I apologize. I probably I didn't think that they were going to do another update so soon. Like, why couldn't they just leave it like it was? I don't understand. It was perfectly fine. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it kind of thing. And now it doesn't make any sense. I feel like all of these apps and phones and things, it's like everything works fine. Everything looks fine. It's easy to manage. And then they're like, hey, You remember like Sarah Winchester in the Winchester Mystery House? Hold my fucking beer because we're gonna go absolute batshit crazier than you did, chick. And it doesn't make any sense. So, everything is different. Everything is weird, and I'm not happy about it. I liked things the way that they were, and I don't want to go and pay $88 a month to get an upgraded version. I think $25 a month is, you know, more than enough for this platform. I actually might, I don't know, maybe I use OBS anyway. I know a lot of people don't like OBS. I don't mind it when I film videos. I guess I just got to figure out with streaming. But, yeah, who is this chick? She looks like Anna. What, does it not look like me? Does it not sound like me? Oh, yeah, if I sound weird, I had a terrible cold. So we went camping. I was up in the wilderness. I did not have service for most of the time, except randomly when I was in the middle of the lake kayaking. I randomly got service, which was fun. It was weird, but whatever. But yeah, my baby caught a cold. It was the first time she was ever sick. It was like one night of hell. She had like the stuffy nose and all of that. And then I caught it. So when I got home, I was in bed like the past 2.5 days, just dying. Yesterday, my fever finally broke and I was like up and moving around. And for whatever reason, whenever I'm sick, like the thing that cures me is cleaning. I don't know, maybe I'm just a whammon, but I still am congested. And it was one of those colds where it was like all in my head. So my head felt like I was like, whereas a 10,000-pound bowling ball and my entire body ache. So it's like just lifting my arms hurt. It felt like I had done like a triathlon. And so like every single muscle, bone, everything in my body was just hurting. And I was like, I want to die. So yeah. And now I'm back. I sound awful. And now StreamYards is weird. So yay. Getting back into the swing of things is going to be fun. So I titled the stream Superman and Fantastic Four because I have not seen Superman yet. I know, total crime. Like I said, I was in the wilderness. I didn't have service for like a week. And then I was sick, which driving 8 hours sick is not fun either. But I had to do that. So camping, driving, home, sick. I haven't had a chance to watch. People are like, you need to watch it, and you need to review it. It's like, I will. Some people might have sent me a link to it, which I might or might not use, or just find a way to go to a theater and watch it because I feel like it's pretty conflicting. People either love it or they hate it from what I've seen. And so this is kind of what I wanted to talk about with Superman because I posted this and I was just genuinely asking a question. So it says here, so Donner's, Jor-El is help people of the earth, my son. And then Snyder's Jor-El, do not let them make the same mistake as us. And then Gunn's is rape them hoes. Now I'm assuming this is paraphrasing in some level, but like, that's why I asked. I said, I've been sick. I haven't seen it. Is this real? Or do they do Jor-El dirty? Now, people have told me like, oh, it's Lex Luthor was the one that translated the message from Jor-El. And so it's supposed to be like everything good. And then the sense that I'm getting based on all of these comments is that, Jor-El says the nice things. And so that's what Superman goes off of. And then later Lex Luthor deciphers it. And I'm just like, oh, Lex Luthor, the criminal mastermind, the big bad evil of Superman. Oh, he's your, why is it weird? He's your source. That's really reliable. That's like, quoting an article from the Babbling Bee. And actually, the Babbling Bee is pretty accurate. I don't know. That's like quoting an article from like a source that is full of shit. Oh, this is mean, but I kind of have to say, okay, it's like using Mike Zero as your source. Right? And no hate on that guy. He does his thing. Respect to him. He does his grift and that's how he is and that's what he does. And he doesn't bother anyone. He just makes his videos and does it. But I think you all can understand my analogy here. But so yeah, I saw this and I was like, really? And people were mad at me. They're like, oh my God, you hate it already. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't hate it. The last video I did about Superman, I said I actually was liking because I was very much against Corn Sweat, obviously. Like, you're an actor, can you get a stage name that's not Corn Sweat? Like, come on, man. But you know, I was not a fan of him as the casting. Obviously, I'm a hardcore Henry fan, and I just want to be perfectly clear. I hate the Snyder movies. I absolutely hate them. I think that they are atrocious, and I have said this over and over again. The only thing that I think Zack Snyder is able to do well is cast very attractive people and highlight their attractiveness. That's about the only thing that Zack Snyder can do right. And I think I had this conversation on Flashcast, and like we were talking about 300, and Fatal J didn't know that Zack Snyder was bisexual. And it's like, you watched 300. How did you not know that, you know? So, you know, I will say that about Zack Snyder. He's a big ditzy. Like, he's very, very ditzy from every interview I've seen him in. That guy is, I feel like he is the embodiment, like, you know, Marilyn Monroe, how like she's like ditzy, but then it's like she's actually smart at times. There's a really great scene in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes where she's talking to like the dude's dad, and she's just like, well, if you had a daughter, would you want her to marry the poor guy, or would you tell your daughter to go marry the rich guy? And he's like, oh, I thought you said she was dumb. She's like, I'm dumb when I need to be, and or you know, when I need to present that I'm dumb. And I'm like, I feel like Zack Snyder is the epitome of Marilyn Monroe's ditzy blonde character. Like, that's him as a person, but he knows how to make people look good on camera, just like Marilyn Monroe's character knows how to make herself appear good. So, and I watched it. I was very, very hopeful for it. I got the fact that they were trying to do the exact opposite of Marvel. No bright colors. Let's do everything dingy and as realistic as possible, which I like that kind of stuff. I like the direction. Do I like the colors? Not really. Well, lack of colors? Not really. Did I like Superman in the black suit? 100%. But again, that's because Zack Snyder is able to take very attractive people, Henry Cavill, and highlight how absolutely perfect and majestic they are. Except for Batfleck. Batfleck is hideous, and he's a fat dude in a, you know, muscle suit. Everyone gets mad at me, but I fucking hate Batfleck. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It needs to be Thanos snapped out of fucking existence. Now, that being said, people are mad at me. They're like, oh, you just hate everything. I'm like, bitch, did you not read? The first thing I said is, I've been sick. I haven't seen it. You know, is this real? I didn't give my opinion. I guess I did say, like, did they do Jarrell dirty? Which if they really made Jarrell like, yo, go fuck bitches. Go fuck bitches and spread your seed. It's like, well, did you guys just watch? Oh my God, what was that movie? There were people posting pictures of him. Omni-Man, what is that? Invincible. We'll see if this will load while I'm live streaming. But yeah, people posting like things from Invincible, and I'm like, okay, well, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what the context is aside from the fact that Lex Luthor apparently deciphered it. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about it when I watch it, but from what I've seen, like John and Shane really like it. I've seen some people saying that they didn't like it, but I'm like, do I really trust these people's opinions in movies? Like, because Nina, I think, liked it. And so my thing is, I'm like, I'm very particular when it comes to the things I like versus the things that I dislike. Like, for example, my favorite movie outside of like nerdy fandom stuff is Silence of the Lambs. I absolutely love the movie Silence of the Lambs. I think that's pretty close to a perfect film that you can get. When I go to like watch TV shows, I like watching like Star Trek. I love the Twilight Zone. Like that's kind of my jam. I actually just while I was sick, you know, my stepdaughter was playing Dexter, so like now me and Peaches are like rewatching Dexter, which I've never actually seen it like cohesively all the way through. But I'm like, stuff like that. I like good storytelling. Crazy how that is, and like characters that you can relate to, which I'm like, it's pretty hard to do when they're superheroes. But I mean, I think that's one of the great things about Superman. That's I think why so many people like Superman is that he's got all the power of a god, but he's you know, he's just like a genuinely nice, good guy. And I mean, I like the classic Superman. I know everybody likes Superman too. I don't know, I feel like I just like the first Superman movie. It's very classic. So Dexter's a ginger, and I feel like he looks more brunette, but then like in certain lighting he's a ginger, but maybe just the way that they shot it, he's not. I don't know. Hold on. I have my baby monitor on, so let me check it real fast because I got a notification. Give me 1 second, guys. It's funny how like when everything's working and up to date until you're in the middle of doing something and then you get a notification and nothing loads. Do you guys know my pain? But Actually, I should put this poll in the chat as I'm talking. If you're on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to put this poll in the chat. Tell me, if you guys watched Superman, did you like it? I actually probably should just ask you guys, do you guys think I will like it? Okay, let me read some of these super chats while that poll is running. Jabba the Cuck, thank you for the £5. I imagine your family reunion being like the episode of Futurama where Leela meets hers in the sewers. I don't watch Futurama. I've seen like bits and pieces here and there, but I've never actually sat down and watched an entire episode. And I think that's the cyborg chick, right? Not cyborg, Cyclops chick, right? Jay Bama, what's up? I survived the touching Shane. Remember for 55 months. Hey, Anna, welcome back. Thanks, Jay Bama. I was just talking to Jay Bama earlier. Mark, sorry. Thank you for the 20, my dude. Good evening and welcome back, Anna. Glad to see you are feeling somewhat better. How did the little one like her first camping? She loved it. She loves going out in the water. She loves being out in nature. She loves looking at everything. Yeah, aside from the cold, everything else is great. Like her first time camping, I've been seeing wildly different opinions on Superman. People either love it or hate it. Yeah, that's the sense that I've got. People either love it or they hate it, and I think it's because of this, the decisiveness. Now, if you guys don't know Shane, let me stop sharing my screen real fast so I can pull up. Also, I would just like you guys to know I did my homework. I pulled up everything, and then I accidentally closed all my links, so I'm not happy about that. Let me pull up Shane. So for those that don't know, my friend Shane Davis drew Superman for DC Comics. He drew Superman Earth 1, which Henry's Superman was based on, and they did like a, Zack Snyder's an idiot, so he butchered it. I've been watching his videos, and I know I shouldn't have watched the spoiler version, but I'm just like, I needed something to play while I was driving because I had to go drive places and I was dying. I need something playing. I could not tell you what he said because I was like, so like, ugh. And I know I shouldn't be driving, but I needed medicine. But so Shane has done 3 videos on Superman so far. You guys should really go check them out. They're really good. I'm going to post the link to Shane's channel. From what I remember, I watched this one and I think I was coherent. I do watch Shane on 2 times speed though, because I watch everything on 2 times speed. But I think this one, from what I remember, he does a really good job of breaking down the movie without spoiling it. I did have this one playing. I don't remember it. And everything that he said in it, I feel like, aside from like he talks about the end scene, like the after credit scene, which I don't really think it's a spoiler. It's something about a crack in a wall, which I guess I'm kind of spoiling it for you. But I'm like, what does that have anything to do with the plot? So, yeah. But so go check him out because Shane actually drew Superman, so he knows a lot about the character and he gives his opinion on it. So I told him, I was like, bro, you need to do more videos on Superman because you can really corner the market on this. But go check it out if you haven't already. So let's keep talking about Superman. Let me say, but thank you for the 20 marks art contribution to the diaper fund. I appreciate it. And then Jay Bama, thank you for the 2. Superman gonna shoot up the club. Skit. Let me just make the point for, I guess, James Gunn's Jor-El. I feel like if you're the last of your kind, I guess Supergirl is in this. So, I mean, I guess he's technically not the last of his kind. Like, wouldn't you want to do that? But at the same time, like, just the physics of Superman banging women. It's like he's got to either have some kind of kryptonite because if he finishes, he's gonna like blast Lois Lane through a fucking wall and kill her. I think that's one of the funny things about The Boys is like it actually shows like the damage that their superheroes or their superpowers can do. Like the Flash could literally like run through people and kill them. Like couldn't Superman like? I feel like he would have to be really, really fucking gentle or just sit there and have Lois do all the work. But again, if he finishes inside a woman that doesn't have superpowers, that bitch is gonna fucking die. So with this logic, it's like, yeah, go bang as many women as possible. Well, you would think you're the last of your species. Like, yeah, go repopulate the earth with superheroes. But then at the same time, what if one of them is a psychopath and starts killing people? Like, I guess I'm just watching too much Dexter. So it's like the logic here. It's like, I get it. You want to repopulate with your species. But then it's like, yo, Jor-El, can't you like put a bunch of like DNA or like embryos in a little container that you sent with him so that way he had like, I don't know, a couple hundred specimen? But then it's again, what if they're evil? What if they take over the earth? Like there's all of this like moral dilemma to it. Also, it's like maybe you guys deserved it. I know that's not the nicest way of thinking, but there's this really great episode, and not a lot of people like Star Trek Enterprise. I think it's Enterprise. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong on if it's Enterprise or if it's okay. It's a great episode of Star Trek. I cannot for the life of me remember. I'm pretty sure it's Enterprise, but I could be wrong. Where they encounter these aliens, and the aliens have like something wrong with their DNA and their genetics, and they're eventually going to die out. But also on this planet of aliens, there's another type of alien that's a humanoid like them, but they're considered like lower life forms, basically like us and chimpanzees. And then I'm pretty sure it's Enterprise because I feel like it's Flux. And Flux is like, they're naturally going to die off. Like, this is the evolution of their planet. And then this other species that's on this planet is going, like, they're smart. Like, they don't get enough credit. Like, they keep them basically in cages, like how we do chimpanzees. And basically, he's like, this is the natural evolution of their planet, is that they are going to die off. Like, on Earth, Flux isn't human. He's, Delaxian, I think. Did I say that right? No. God, I'm having a huge brain fart. Yes, if this isn't nerdy enough for you, I'm getting the names of these aliens wrong. But basically, that it's like us humans. Like there's something wrong in our DNA. We're eventually going to die off, and we can give them medicine, but they're eventually going to die. Kind of like Neanderthals here, or any of the former humanoid life forms that existed on Earth. And then they make that like, should we help them or should we allow the natural evolution of their planet to continue to take way? And then that other species is going to survive and be the dominant species on the planet. And so that's Enterprise. Okay, I was fucking right. I knew it was Enterprise. I had a feeling it was. But so, so maybe, maybe, I don't know. They were all, I don't know what they did in James Gunn's movie, but typically in Superman, it's either the version where it's like Brainiac manipulated them and turned everyone against Jor-El, who was trying to be like, yo, bitches, our planet's gonna fucking die. Denobian. Okay, sorry. I knew it was something. I knew it started with a D. But, so I don't know what version they did where it's like everyone's against Jor-El and they don't want to listen to him, or is it Zod, or is it Brainiac, whoever it is. I don't know what's going on. I need to watch the movie. Which I was going to watch the movie, and I like Superman, and I said in my last video that I liked how when Corn Sweat was doing the interview with Lois, which apparently didn't have to be in the movie. Everyone that I've seen, meaning Shane, has said that scene could be cut out of the movie and it doesn't make a difference. But so when him and Lois are fighting, right before they start fighting, they're doing the interview, and he goes from like Clark Kent, and he does the Miss Lane, and he does like the Superman. I love that. I love it when you can see like that, like because Christopher Reeve does it when he's like nervous. He's gonna tell Lois that he's Superman. He like takes off the glasses and he stands up, and just with that simple motion, he becomes Superman. So I like that, and I like that I saw that in Corn Sweat, which I don't know if I tip. Again, you would think I would have every scene with Henry in it memorized, but I don't. I hate those Zack Snyder movies. Like the only way to watch a Zack Snyder movie is on mute, and just like any scene that Henry Cavill is not in, just don't watch it. And when Zack Snyder is in charge of like the storytelling and butchering the storytelling. 300, I mean, there's a lot of scenes you can watch in it. Some really pretty men in that movie. But yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? Let me check the poll. I'm getting off topic because I am still sick. Okay. If you watched Superman, did you like it? 55% said yes and 45% said no. Somebody in the chat said, Tony says, hi, Tony. Do you usually like James Gunn stuff, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, Creature Commandos, etc.? I have never seen Creature Commandos. I watched 2 episodes of Peacemaker. And as far as Guardians of the Galaxy, I watched the first one when it came out. I thought it was fun. I watched the second one, although I don't really remember it. I did not watch the third Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm kind of done with Marvel. I liked the Suicide Squad, but the thing with James Gunn's movies, and I was talking about this with Shane, is once I watch them, I never need to watch them again. Like, I remember having fun watching The Suicide Squad, but it's not like a movie like, oh my God, there's so much depth to it. I need to go back and rewatch it. And maybe it's just because, like, I'm not like, I don't really care for Harley Quinn. I don't really like that character. I mean, she's tolerable in the animated movie, and I do really like Margot Robbie, but who the fuck else is in it? Like, see, I remember having fun, but it's like I don't really remember it. Let me see. Like, I remember liking it more than I thought I was going to like it. Okay, let's see. Who is in it? See, I literally have to Google this because it's not memorable enough. Idris Elba was in this movie? You could not, I mean, I'm probably sure I have a fucking review of this movie on my channel. I have zero memory. I remember the scene on the beach where, like, everybody dies. I remember Margot Robbie escaping. I remember she's got, like, the boyfriend that she kills. The guy with the bubbles. Or the polka dot guy. I remember the shark dude. I remember the starfish and they poke out its eye. But aside from that, like, right now off the top of my head, which, you know what, 3 in the morning, I'll remember the entire plot to this movie. But right now, it's not memorable enough. Like, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I know John seems, who the fuck is Idris Elba in this movie? If you paid me right now to name off who Idris Elba is in this movie, and I'm looking at photos, I could not fucking tell you. Who's the guy in the yellow shirt? Did that guy play the Punisher at one point? Yeah, I know for a fact I watched this movie. I'm pretty sure I went to the theaters. I've seen this movie at least twice. No fucking memory of it. So that's my James Gunn. I think he makes stuff that's fun in the moment, but you're not really gonna remember. Maybe James Gunn is like drinking a margarita. It's fun in the moment. You have a good time, and then you go home, and it's like, done. You know. Do I need to have another margarita? Maybe when it's a night out kind of thing. Do you remember everything that happened that night? No, not really. But I remember overall it was a fun time. That's my analysis of James Gunn's movie telling. Okay, let's see. Slag Lust, thank you for the 5. Anna, why did you make Phil Diaz fall in love with you? Oh, wait, it wasn't you. It was a dude who he met online and catfished him. Laugh my ass off. You guys see, I am so out of the loop on everything that's happening. Apparently, Ethan had a falling out with his puppet guy. I don't know. I've tried to ask people what happened with that. I have no fucking idea. Apparently, Mandy told the story between why her and Phil don't like each other or why Phil hates her. And then Mandy's doing the pit omnibus, which, okay, I have said this before. I think it's stupid for Dale to do it with anyone other than Ethan, but Mandy makes the most goddamn sense because Dale, like, loves Mandy. And if you're going to work with someone, you know, work with somebody that you like and that you trust. And I mean, they seem to be good friends. So, and she's doing it where it's like released like trade paperback, right? So they're going to do like 5 issues at a time, which makes sense. I, you know, have a bunch of those for Fables. I don't know if you guys ever watched read Fables by Bill Willingham. I have pretty much like all of the volumes. And then I have like, they're not called omnibuses. They're called like continuums. And they're like these big, gigantic fucking books because Fables is way too long to just do one omnibus. That would be the biggest goddamn book ever. Okay, my baby just woke up. I have to go get her. Give me a second. I'm going to play a little video because Peaches is not home right now. She was sleeping, so I got to go get the baby. And I'll probably be off camera for a while while I hold her. So give me 1 second. I'll play you guys like a little video. I don't know what's okay. Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. I'll be right back. Oh, come on, play. This is what I was talking about with fucking, oh my God, come on. Just play.
So this is from a person named Meg Dow. And it says, what female fans often struggle with most is feeling safe and comfortable enough to express their love for Star Wars in spaces that already exist for fans. Women shouldn't have to ask for permission to exist in this fandom. Well, no shit, Sherlock. So this is Meg. Again, this is the girl that created everything. So she has a YouTube channel that she's been working on for a long time. As you can see, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years ago. So she's been doing YouTube for a long time. 4 years ago. Jeez. So, but let's take a look at the numbers. Okay, that one is a little bit good as compared to the rest of them. Let's see. So 7 stuff for getting your article published. That's why it was doing good. So she's been talking and giving her opinions on things for a very, very long time. Look, 9 years ago. 9 years. She's been doing this for almost a decade, where she's giving her opinion, voicing how she feels about things on her own platform for a very long time. 9 years was the oldest video. So I have a feeling that Meg doesn't feel, she's not afraid to give her opinion on things. Obviously not. She's been doing it for 9 years. So that's interesting that on her Twitter, she's saying, oh, this is why women don't speak up. This is why women are afraid to talk, or, we are too afraid to talk, and if we're hurting or about something going on in our lives. But, you've had your platform for almost a decade now. You've been talking about how you feel for almost a decade. But now, again, look at the numbers here, and then look back at the numbers on this tweet as compared to the tweet from the day before. So, I know what you're doing, and anyone that has a presence online, or even people that are online and just watching, we know what you're doing. You weren't getting attention the way that you were, you're just doing you, giving your opinion and voicing, A, B, and C about how you feel about things. So you purposely went out of your way to create an issue and use certain, terminology and, phrase things a certain way to piss people off, because that's exactly what you did. And now you're finally getting the attention that you've been wanting. I'm assuming you've been wanting it for 10 years, since that's how long you've been at it. And it worked. It worked. You pissed a lot of people off. You got attention. You spent the next, day, the entire day complaining, playing the victim, over a situation that you created. Nobody had this problem until you made it up and created an issue to cause, to cause all of this uproar, so that way you could get attention and you could get clout. That's all this is, guys.
All right. So, baby woke up. She's not going back to sleep. I have her on her little thing here, but if I go off camera, that's because I have to hold her. So you might hear the baby. But I totally forgot where I was, so let me just keep... yeah, there's a lot of drama going on right now, and I'm so out of the loop. And, there's the omnibus, which Mandy and Dale are apparently doing, or, trade paperbacks, and then they're going to do the omnibus. I don't know any of the details, but I'll probably have to catch up soon, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm out of the loop. Apparently, Cecil's car exploded. I saw somebody saying that in the chat. Is that true? Let me know. Let me see. Jabba the Cuck, thank you for the 2. Leela's family are mutants, you web-toed freak. Ah. Is that a thing in Futurama? Are there a lot of mutants? Are you talking? Hi, gorgeous. My baby. Zodlander, thank you for the 50-something. 2 bad things in soups. Don't make the movie bad. Supergirl and Crypto and the Breed and Conquer message. Jor-El and Lara wasn't fake. Gunn confirmed. Okay. But was it Brainiac making projections of Jor-El and Laura? That's the question. Russell Hall, thank you for that. You've already brought your kid on camera, Anna. What you think is going to happen from people seeing your baby? Russell, I've thought about this a lot, and anytime I see pictures of my baby, I just don't want my kid on the internet. I've seen so many fucking psychos that it honestly it gives me anxiety knowing that my daughter, if she's on the internet. And I did my best to cover her face during that live stream, and it's not, I don't think anyone got a clear shot of her face. You guys saw the back of her head. So I just get anxiety thinking about having my kid on the internet, and I could easily be like, "Oh, F this." I can be like one of those Insta moms and like all those women that are posting and like just having their kids and like making content with their kids. And I was like thinking about that gives me such an anxiety. But I don't know. My husband's side of the family is very let's post everything, and I'm very much like I think we should keep everything private because the internet is dangerous. And I don't know. But yeah. E. Morse, thank you for the 2 Rumble rants. I just watched the episode a few days ago on Enterprise. Oh, yeah? Anna, have you watched Dark Matter yet? No, I haven't. My favorite line and scene from the show, kill them all. You will get it when you watch it. Well, it's funny. There was just an episode of Dexter where it was resistance is futile. I was like, oh, that's funny. And they made a reference to Star Trek, too. Russell, thank you for the 5. All I want to know is, did they address the kryptonite butt plug issue? Who wore it? Oh, my God. I don't know. I haven't watched the movie. That is a good question. Go ask James Gunn that. Okay. But so far, according to all of you, it is pretty fucking split. It is 52% to 48% as far as if you like Superman versus if you didn't like Superman. So, oh, that's, you want to grab that. Let's not hold that. Here, do you want a doll? They don't kid when they're like, kids get into everything. She just grabbed my trash can, which I don't know how she got it. Here's your bunny. Here's your bunny. You want the bunny? You want the bunny? You want the bunny? Hi, gorgeous. Oh, she's so freaking cute. After seeing Anna's stalkers on Twitter, I wouldn't show my kids either. Yeah. Wait, EVS and ripoff first fiasco. Cecil's car explosion, cats and dogs sleeping together. Oh no, the world is... Yeah, I don't know what happened with Ethan and the puppet guy. And what happened with Cecil's car? Is that really a thing? Is that a thing? What happened with Cecil's car? Let's see. My ignorance might be showing, but have you said the name you gave your baby? No, I have not said my daughter's name. Like I said, there's just... Yes, Cecil's car is rip. Yeah, what the fuck happened? His car blew a gasket. That's what happened to mine. Is Cecil live streaming on the freeway? Oh my goodness. Did Cecil let Camelot drive his car? Thank you for the super chat. I don't think so. I don't think so, but hey, you never know. Aw, that sucks. Poor Cecil. Send him. He just got a new computer too. So hopefully he can get his car fixed. What is going on here? Hey, gorgeous. You got your dolly? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. It's like you can't get anything done when you have a baby because you just want to stare at them the whole time because they're so freaking cute. But so that is that. What else did I have in the title? Fantastic Four. Okay. So let me go back on my timeline because I didn't think that this was going to be a big issue of a tweet, but apparently it was. Where is it? Oh yeah, Zelda is a whammon. So there's all these pictures. Maybe it'll be in the comment section. People always post some dude named Hunter. Is it on here? No. Where is it? I was looking at my comments. Okay, well, whatever. Apparently, there was some trans person named Hunter that was like trying to get the role of Zelda, and Japan was like, hold our beer. These two are going to be Link and Zelda. Now, the only problem I have is that like their features aren't pointy enough. Like, I was like, that's a really square jaw for a Link. I don't know. I feel like Link needs like more of like. I'm trying to think of like what actor has like a pointy chin. I don't know, but this kid is like, he's got the squarest head I've ever seen. So I don't know. He should have been in the Minecraft movie. Russell, I think with the two, he's never getting out of New York. I know, right? Escape from New York for Cecil. Cecil will be a passenger princess, probably. Zelda actress is 21 and Link is 16. Okay, so he's got some time to grow into it. At least they're casting him young, but yeah, so I saw that. I was like, okay, cool. Good for them. I need to like look up what they've been in. Oh, this dude, I guess, died. So it says paranormal investigator Dan Rivera dies suddenly at 54 while traveling across the United States with a real haunted Annabelle doll. Now, this might be a little controversial for all of you. I don't believe in ghosts. I know, right? Like, I'm all like, I like sci-fi, I like Star Wars, I like Star Trek, but when it comes to ghosts, I do not believe in them. So when I watch like ghost movies, like even though I'm a big scaredy cat, like I don't know, like even like I don't it's just Are you laughing at me? You're laughing at my taste in movies, huh? Do you guys hear her laugh? But yeah. So he's apparently traveling with the Annabelle doll. But I don't know, like I don't know. I guess he died and people are like he shouldn't have been traveling with the Annabelle doll. So I'm like, where all this did though, I feel like you remember that meme that came out when the Titanic like 2.0 thing happened and then it's like James Gunn like behind the tree or not James Gunn, James Cameron behind the tree going like this. I feel like Annabelle director going like this behind the tree. Let's see. And then where is it? Okay, so this came on my timeline on Instagram and I shared it on Twitter. I was like, this cannot be fucking real. Yeah, where's the doll now? I don't know. Did the doll escape? Okay. So this is the thing that I saw for Fantastic Four and I was like, this is so fucking stupid. They'll probably do it. So it says early screenings indicate that Reed Richards and Ben Grimm will have a romantic past that proves to challenge Reed during his new marriage and fatherhood. I feel like I need to play like that song, Hello Darkness, my old friend. It's time to walk with you again. Like, oh my God. It is so stupid. But knowing Marvel, knowing Disney, they will probably do it. And so I posted this and people are like, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, you guys all had the same reaction as me. And somebody put this, it says, I would have never guessed that the phrase "it's clobbering time" was a reference to making love with Richard. Oh my God. But yeah, people are talking about it. Gunn's like, no way it's real. But yeah, so I like the Fantastic Four, but I have come to absolutely loathe Pedro Pascal. So I was a kid, like a little kid, when the movies with Jessica Alba came out, and I haven't really watched them in maybe a decade or two, and I remember liking them. They might not be the best, but I remember liking them and having fun. Whereas I really don't like the casting for this movie. The dude that's playing Johnny Storm is fucking balding. I'm like, this dude's supposed to be like in his early 20s. He's supposed to be like that jockey playboy, spoiled kid kind of thing. Sue is also not supposed to be pushing 40. And Reed Richards is not Pedro fucking Pascal. And from what I wish I didn't know anything about Pedro Pascal because I liked him so much in Game of Thrones. He was such a great character. And ever since everything I found out about him, I'm like, I fucking hate this dude so much that it's like, I don't even want to watch him. Like I can't stand looking at his fucking face. I cannot stand him. And then I don't know who the fuck this dude is, the guy playing the thing, but everything I've seen for this movie, and maybe it's just because I'm so fucking done with Marvel. And I took a picture the other day. I was returning something because I got some camping stuff. And I had to go return some of it. So I walked past this store called Box Lunch that shares all of this. They have whatchamacallit, they have like nerdy outfits. And so they had this. Let me make myself a little bit bigger so you guys can see this. Okay. So they have this in the window. And what do you guys notice? It's all the brand new Fantastic Four stuff. But when it comes to Silver Surfer, which version are they selling? Is it the fucking dude? Funny how that is. Nobody's gonna buy a fucking shirt with the chick on it, and people are like, she's in the comics. I'm like, guys, just because it's in the comics doesn't mean it's good. Trust me, there's a lot of bad comics out there. So remember when Khaleesi from Game of Thrones made that mom comic where she, like her period gave her superpowers? Because people make that movie, you're gonna start crying. Oh, it's in the comics, so it's canon. It's like, but does that mean it's good? No, it's like logic out the window. So when it comes to Pedro Pascal, he is the absolute worst casting for Reed Richards. Somebody I think Doomcock posted it, and he said if every role that Pedro Pascal was in was switched with Henry Cavill, the world would be a better place. And I was like, I didn't even think about that. You're right. Henry is the one that should be the superstar getting every fucking role. But Henry was just one of those guys. I feel so bad for him. He was born in the wrong time. He is a leading man. He should have a career like freaking like Gregory Peck or Cary Grant. He is that type of dude. And instead, he's getting treated like a side, like B-level movie kind of guy. And I'm just like, no, he's a leading man. People will come and watch him. That's the only reason people watch that shitty Witcher show. I know, because I had to watch it. And instead, we're getting this doofus. It's infuriating. But yeah, so I saw this and I was like, oh, like, it's so fucking stupid that Marvel just might do it. They just might do it. Are you talking? Oh, you dropped your doll. He's so happy. You like hearing Mama talk. She's so beautiful. It hurts. She's so pretty. Mark, so thank you for the 5. Won't be seeing Fantastic Four because of Pedro Pascal. Yeah, like that's the thing. Is like I don't want to watch him. And I don't know anyone that's like, ooh, let me go watch a Pedro Pascal movie. He's awful. He's absolutely awful. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's unfortunate. Also, guys, please smash the like button if you guys haven't already. I would appreciate it. Thank you also to everybody that's watching over on the Rumble. Let's talk about this real fast. Guys, the eye project is still up. It's in demand. You guys don't know. I spent the past 4 years painting eyeballs because I wanted to better my skill. And I have cool, paintings like this. And I'm turning it into a hardcover book. I sent over all of the files to the printer, and all of them except the first one were perfect. They're like, oh yeah, this is high enough res. I just need to re-photograph the first one, which is great, awesome. And then I actually got these in the mail today. So I wanted to show you guys while I was live. Let me get myself bigger. Okay, so I made these, and this is only for people that back the campaign. So I made these little thank you postcards. See, it's all gold. Like I think this is called embossed, right? Yeah, debossed is like pushed in. This is like gold that sticks out. So it says The Eye Project, eyes 1 through 100 by Anna, that's Star Wars girl. And here is all 100 eyes. And then I write, on the back, thank you so much for your support. And this is going to everyone that backed The Eye Project. So if you guys have backed it on Indiegogo, you guys will receive this. I'm not selling this. This is just a thank you to everybody that helped make this possible. So it's the first like piece of merch that I have in my hand that's from this project. So I was like so excited. This came in the mail earlier today and I was like jumping up and down. It's so cool. Like it's finally in print and it's real. And for how little this is printed, like I know it's blurry on camera, but it's actually really good quality. So this is exactly what I wanted and I'm very, very happy with it. So it's cool. It's cool. So if you guys haven't yet, go and back this. Go and back it because I'm very, very proud of it. And it wouldn't be possible without all of you guys. So thank you. And I have like big breakdown on how this, what's in this. You can see like some pictures of like what is in this book. I never did stretch goals. I totally forgot it. But thank you, everyone. So this is pinned in the comment section of the chat. So if you guys see that's up at the top. So if you guys haven't backed it yet, go and back it. I'm going to leave this up until I'm done like printing and everything. So I'm over ordering, which you should always do when you order stuff because sometimes things come indented and everything. It's not fun to deal with reordering stuff. So I'm over ordering. So I'm going to leave this up for as long as I possibly can so you guys can go and check it out. But then once I'm done with this, I'll probably, once everything is out and sent, maybe I will start for the next 200 and we can have another one. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. My baby just keeps making noise. So go and back it if you haven't already. Wait, see, book should come with a Cecil and the other CGR's eyes as mad balls so we can kick them around. That would be pretty funny. I don't have everybody else's eyes though. Let's see. there was something else. I had all of these tabs pulled up, and I don't remember what the other things were that I needed to talk about, but I feel like they were important. Oh, yes, big announcement. I will be at San Diego Comic-Con. Are you talking? Oh, did you drop your dolly? So, for those that don't know, originally, I, get... You're so pretty. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. What was it? Okay, so I had my passes, and then my friends, John and Shane, were doing a booth at C2E2, and they got literally, like, canceled from it. They got their booth taken away from them, their passes revoked. There's even John was on a live stream, and John got stopped by security because, like, they saw that he was walking around streaming, and they're like, "You're not allowed to be here." And he's like, "Yo, I'm not causing any problems. Like, they literally just canceled me because of my politics." And I was on a live stream with these guys, and then, funny enough, my passes for a certain con just magically disappeared. And I have press passes for pretty much like every con that I apply to. I typically get it. And so I had, like, so for how they do it for San Diego Comic-Con and WonderCon. Did you drop your dolly again? Yeah, gorgeous. You're so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off my camera and hold her, so give me a second. Oh, what a funny photo. Okay, then I'm gonna hold you. Okay, so what happened was suddenly my passes got revoked, and San Diego Comic-Con and WonderCon are good for 2 years, and they magically disappeared. So, and I can't, reapply for them until later, until like next year is when I can reapply for them. So, one of my friends, who I don't want to say because I don't want them getting in trouble, but was able to get me passes for San Diego Comic-Con so I could go, because if you guys haven't heard, George Lucas is going to be at this Comic-Con, and I want to meet him. I don't know how, I don't know if it's possible, but I want to. And probably every other content creator and every other person in the universe is going to try to do the same thing that I'm going to do. But I really actually enjoy going to cons. I enjoy filming them. And also, I would just like to show you guys. So I have an Instagram account for my cosplay. And now that I lost the baby weight, I can, do cosplay again. But guys, so I posted my Red Sonja cosplay, and yes, I did. I know Holocron Library Foxes is like, you tagged them, but I've tagged a lot of people over the years, and none of them respond to me. And the Red Sonja official Red Sonja account saw my cosplay and literally, shared it on their profile, which was awesome of them. And they commented. They actually DM'd me and asked me if I was going to San Diego Comic-Con. So Red Sonja. A movie's coming out, and the trailer got released. I haven't watched it yet, so I wanted to react to it, but now I have to be off camera because my baby is kind of upset, and I haven't seen. Let me check my Ring app, see if Peaches is home yet. He had to go do something. Let me see. I hate how Ring does not update when I need it to. Let's see. It's like she knows, She's like, "Oh, mommy's working. Mommy, this is usually when she's napping or with daddy." That's weird. Okay, let's see. All right, come on. But sorry, I'm just trying to check the Ring app to see if Peaches' car is in the driveway, because then that means that he's home. But yeah, so my Red Sonja cosplay, I posted it on my Instagram. If you guys are on Instagram, you guys should go follow me on it. I got shadow banned on my regular Instagram account, so I made this separate one just for my cosplay. And so that's the one that got shared on the official Red Sonja page, which is really cool. So I'm going to go try to live stream or film their panel. And, oh, he is home. Perfect. Okay, cool. I can go take the baby in. All right. I will be right back. I'm going to go take the baby inside. Let me play... Okay, if I play the Princess Leia clip, I'm going to get flagged, but I'm sorry. Let me play this for you. I'll be right back. I like how this never got flagged. And then now it does. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. But I wanted to react to the trailer, and now Peaches is home, so now I can react to the trailer. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Let me pull everything up. I know I'm so professional. Let's see. Oh my God. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. Are you sure Red Sonja is not Commando? Russell, you can literally see I'm wearing a swimsuit because it's a bikini. Russell, thank you for 2. What if George Lucas throws himself at you? Then I might die. He's a little big. He's big, isn't he? Okay. Let me find it. Okay. Let's react to the Red Sonja. Red Sonja trailer. Here we go. Now, I've seen people say it's bad, but I don't know. Let's give it a chance. Let's see. Pause. Red Sonja. Okay, let's make sure audio is shared. Oh my God. Fucking Streamyard just work. I like how it works like 1 second and then not the next. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. Dun-dun-dun. Right now it's at, whoa. Okay, a lot of people don't like this. It's already being ratioed. What do the comments say? Looks like a movie trailer that was made in the early 2000s, got lost, found just last week, and it's being released to oh my God. Early 2000s relic. Oh my God. I feel like I've been transported to the early 2000s. Oh my gosh. Okay, so people are ripping this a new one. Let's see. Let's see if this is good or not.
Sonja, the earth is bleeding.
And grant me the power to find those who did this.
I think her hair's not red enough. Maybe it's because she's dirty.
Why are you here? To see my people again is all I dreamed of.
I like this one. Very, very feisty, eh?
Why does that chick keep her clothes clean? She's in all
He
white.
wants us to fight, or we both die.
Someone has to make a stand. Nothing but death awaits us. I will do what damage I can.
You know what, Red? You are quite
Lucy.
You think that your gods can stop me from conquering the world beyond?
Or it won't just be the Achaeans who suffer. It will be every tribe, every people who defy him. I am here to fight!
You and all of your kind are relics from the past. I am the future.
It's now or never.
Do you choose death? Never.
Come on.
You
Okay.
have this and these.
And that protects.
Nothing. The crowd will love it.
Okay, that was funny. Okay, I feel like the comments hated it more than it deserved. I don't know. Let's see. I feel like everything was redeemed right there. You know what it kind of reminds me of is A Knight's Tale with Heath Ledger. I don't know if they're going to use like the Queen music, but I will say she's very, very pretty. She's I feel like Red Sonja is a little bit more busty than that, but you know what? She's pretty. She looks like Khaleesi, but a ginger. And yeah, it just the instant vibe I'm getting is Knight's Tale. I feel like the comments are like, oh, 2000s. I'm like, I remember liking the 2000s. I mean, I did live through it, so I remember liking it, but it could be, I don't know. I watched. I don't hate it. I don't know. Let's see. Gosh, if people are like ripping a new one, amazing. Should I go to the gym and work out? No, I just do some yoga or something. Okay, that is pretty funny. I don't know. I didn't hate it. I guess yeah, she could be like Lucy Lawless. Lucy Lawless didn't really look like she went to the gym. I feel like the only at least off the top of my head, I cannot remember the actress's name, but she played Vasquez in Aliens, and then I mean Sarah Connor kind of looked like she was in prison working out, but she looked like she lifted a little bit in Terminator 2, and then oh my god, what's the other girl's name? She plays Starbuck. Battlestar Galactica. She has a YouTube channel. She did like a whole video on how she gets into like different body types for different characters. Oh my god, Katie Sackhoff. Yeah. So I think this is when you're going for the difference between visually appealing versus accuracy. So I don't know, like this just seems like 2000s fun movie. When did A Knight's Tale come out? Was that like 2004? Let me see, Knight's Tale. Which I love that movie. One of my favorite actors is in that movie. Okay, did I guess right? Was it 2004? Let me see. It was 2001. Oh, I'm off by 3 years. But hey, fucking called it. They're saying it's a 2000s movie. Heath Ledger didn't look like he was yoked out of his mind to go be a knight and lift all that, But yeah. I don't know. I didn't hate it. I guess now I'm at that point where I'm like, oh, it's not woke. Thank God, But look up the writer. Let's see. The animated TV Lark. Listen, this chick is a pretty woman, right? Pretty whammon. Not some He-Man looking thing. She is 6 inches too shot to also. See, that's where you should just get creative with camera angles, like when Tom Cruise does movies. Night Sale didn't try to make the lead a superhero. I will give that one to you, Russell Hall. A Night Sale was a rom-com, Anna. This is medieval adventure bloodfest. 2 different vibes. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's you don't know. Maybe she's liking that dude. Maybe there's a sex scene in it. I don't know. I just, her nose is crooked. I think that's just the, here, let's get a clean, like, I guess for me, the most irritating thing about this is that the chick in the white, why am I blanking on her name? Yeah, how the fuck does that bitch keep that shit clean? But no, look, she's pretty. She doesn't have a crooked nose. If you look up the actress, she's like a Brazilian supermodel. So, I mean, whatever. I don't hate it, I guess. I don't hate it. I'm just like, okay, it exists. I don't get that instant vibe of disgust like when I see Pedro Pascal. Let's just say that. What do you guys think? Were you down? Were you not down? Russell Hall thinking of it too. It looks worse than the 80s version. Okay, but that one had like Stallone's wife in it. It wasn't Arnold in it too. Like, that's got its charms. Nothing's gonna beat the OGs. Drive by Davis thinking of it too. Plot holes and terrible character work. I'm Rasher Tower. I think we remember for 12 months. Red Sonja looks like a U-Bowl movie. Let's Google what that is. I don't think I've ever watched any of these movies. I have not. I'm looking at this guy's movies, and I have not seen a single one. Are these like British movies? No. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I have never seen a single second of any of these movies that are on this guy's. I don't even think I'm saying his name right. In the Name of the King 3? I didn't even know there was In the Name of the King 1 or 2. Yeah, never seen any of this guy's movies. So I will take your word for it. Russell thinking of the 5. I don't care if she's Brazilian and commando for the entire film. You couldn't pay me to watch what I just saw in the trailer. Russell, I feel like at this point, that's kind of how I feel about Pedro Pascal. Deadeye Zelox, thank you for the Rumble rant. Hey, Anna, glad you're doing okay. What do you think of Zelda live action movie casting? Oh, I talked about this a little bit earlier. I don't know who either of them are, but I'm just like, all right, cool. I hope it's a good movie. I hope it's good. I guess it couldn't get any worse at this point when it comes to movies, right? Ugh. Oh, my head. Okay, did Cecil, was it on video? His car exploding? Anyone? Let me see. Cecil's live streaming. Should we, let's see. I'm gonna go in his chat. We're gonna EFAP him. And see. Okay, here we go. Here's this fat loser. So we are gonna EFAP him real fast. Okay, I'm gonna go in the chat. Okay, let's see. Let's see if he gets my chat.
The only thing I actually own broke down catastrophically today.
Okay.
And I don't understand it. Kick Cecil. What? Get in fucking line. Life's been kicking the shit out of me.
Oh my God. Come on, read my chat.
Oh. So, yes, whoever was watching Gundam earlier, I literally spent the last 3 hours, like 4 to 7 or so, waiting on the side of the highway in the fucking heat. It's like a goddamn heat wave.
Should have live streamed it.
After, I don't know what happened. I mean, I've seen head gaskets get blown before. I've seen trannies get blown before. I had to pay extra for that. No, but I've seen blown head gaskets, and the puddle underneath the car looked exactly like that. I have a Nissan Pathfinder 2008, but it's in like really, really good condition, under 100,000 miles.
Not anymore.
Miles an hour, under 100. And I've had Nissans my whole life that have been indestructible cars. I know I've had Mercedes and I've had fucking Infinities and I love my Nissans the best. So, but I can't believe this car fucking had a catastrophic failure at literally one of the worst times to have it. Not that there's a good time, but I'm really, really, really tight right now. So I know you have a 2002 Nissan. I've had some Nissans from 2001, 2000. I used to drive to Florida once a month, and I barely ever changed the oil. This one I maintain. It's got under 100,000 miles. Fucking exploded on me today. I'm really pissed off. I like that car a lot. It's a nice,
it's because he
fast 8-cylinder 4x4. It was the liberals that did it. Oh, dude, this is. Yes, Juju was late for school today. I had to call her an Uber. Under 100,000, dude. Those Nissans fucking run they're bulletproof. I've tried to kill them. You can't. You know what I mean? No oil in them.
Cecil.
You should have live streamed it. Like I didn't think.
Fucking idiot.
I look like there's a sweaty, sad mess. I didn't think, Anna. You're right. Russell Hall for $2 says, no one believes that you're tight. On funds.
Oh, Russell.
What
an idiot.
Kate to the Swiss for the new vehicle fund. I'll fucking take it and thank you. And Kate to the Swiss is offering me a deal on a Mustang. I'll find out. The mechanic's gonna let me know what it's gonna cost, man. I already kind of know. And it ain't cheap. Thank you, Kate.
Well, now we got the DL on what happened with my friend Cecil. Russell, thank you for the super chat. You don't want to watch Pedro going commando with a Brazilian? No, I don't. Rimuru 23, thank you for being a member for 36 months. Laugh my fucking ass off. Anna, no mercy. Should have live streamed it. He fucking should have. So I did it because I was scared and I didn't want to freak out. So when, for those that don't know, I went and did a podcast and it was like bougie. Like when I got this address, I was like, is this fucking real? And I actually me and Cecil Google Earthed it and we're like, just so in case I died, but it was on top of Beverly Hills, fancy mansion on the top of Beverly Hills mansion. And I drove this little old truck from the 90s and I'm one of those people, like, I use things until they break. And I'm like, I'm not buying a fucking new car. Car payments are stupid. And a vehicle, like, unless it's like a classic car, it's going to depreciate and become worthless the longer you have it. It's not like a house where it like gains its value as time goes on. So I'm like, I'm not buying a fucking new vehicle. And also, like, I had been saving up, and then I had to, I got, shit happen, and I had to spend like my savings on fixing my goddamn teeth. And so I was like, I'm just driving this car until it basically dies, which you guys all got to see that happen in real life. So I drove my truck up on top of the freaking Beverly Hills. And as I'm driving down, I'm using Waze because it's like rush hour traffic. And it's taking me, I think it's called the 710. That was the freeway. And it was like in the middle of fucking Compton. And I just see my engine start smoking. And I was like, I knew my truck shouldn't have gone up that hill. And I just pulled over, and like the rest of the freeway didn't have any shoulders. So I got so lucky. And you guys watch as I live stream, and I waited for like 4-5 hours for AAA. And you guys all just watch on the live stream as the sun's going down in the background. Peaches was up north. My dad was out of state. My best friend was gone. Literally everyone that I know that lives in SoCal could not help me. And then you guys like all watched as I waited there. So I just live streamed. You guys all watched me and my pain and suffering. And then yeah, so I eventually had to get a new car, and that was the catalyst of it. So I was broken down in the ghetto, which was not fun. I would 100% not recommend it. But yeah. Let's see. But yeah, so Cecil should have live streamed it. He should have learned from me. You guys all call me dumb, but at least I did that thing right. You guys got to watch my pain to see if I was going to get murdered or die. I think John Malin and Eve have to. Everybody was watching it live because they're like, is Anna about to die? Right? Oh, what's up, Nina? Nina says, hey, Anna, glad you're feeling better. I'm still not 100%. That's why I sound funny. Okay, but guys, I showed you guys earlier, I got my stuff in for my eye project. It's my little thank you cards to everybody that backed the campaign. So if you back the campaign, you get this. But I also got my other box of posters. So I'm going to open it, and this is for the calendar. And I was talking to my printer today, and so I know everyone's asking me for an update. I can't give you an update until I get it back from this dude. And we're playing like telephone right now, which is really annoying. But it is what it is. Okay. You guys get to see my jammies. I'm wearing jammies. Okay. These are the rest of my posters. Let's see which ones are which. This is, oh my gosh, let's see. And it's pixelated. So this is the one last time I told you guys it was all pixelated. So it was either my mistake or theirs, so I got to go back and check the files. So let me write on here. Okay. There we go. Let's see, what is this one? I'll have to do a stream where I'm putting all my posters together. It's so much fun. It's like you basically have to just get a big table and lay them all out and then, organize them. Ooh, this one is Jade. Jade. There we go. For those that don't know, I did a calendar. It was the best of calendar. And so it is, I've done 3 cosplay calendars so far, and it is like the best cosplays from all of them, or your guys' favorite and my favorite. The printer should tell you if it came out pixelated. I can also see the photo file and see if it was my fault or if it was their fault. But I want to check on my end first before I go and like have to go do back and forth with the printer. And here we go. I just have that's annoying. Okay. Here we go. My Revan cosplay with the lightsabers. Look how cool that is. Let's see. And these are a little bit different. I've always done like gloss. These are a little bit thicker and they're semi-gloss, and I wanted just to see if I liked this better, and I kind of do. The only thing is this doesn't come in bulk, so you have to it's like I wouldn't maybe 3 times more expensive than the other posters that I get, which I really like the quality of the other posters, but because this, I think there was only 20 poster sets of this, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it just to see what the quality is. And I did over order. I ordered like 50 posters instead of 20 because you need extra. So if I ever do this one again, I'll have to charge more for it because it is significantly more expensive to get these types of posters. But I like it. So, yeah. Let's see. That's a busty Revan. Listen, I feel like Sith have to use their assets. Who is this? Oh, it's cute woman. Now, I did get requested to show my character's feet. So there you guys go. It is cropped in the calendar, but people specifically for the posters wanted feet. I don't know. I guess people like seeing my boots. I guess we can all just assume why. Okay. And you know what? Those boots were expensive, so you guys can look at them. I liked my Catwoman. That was fun with her utility belt. Oh my goodness. Okie dokie. Let's see. What is next? What is next? Oh, that's Catwoman again. Let's see. What will the next one be? I actually kind of like how these are packaged. It's a lot, I guess, the other ones, they come in like really big stacks, like 50 or 100, and they're connected with like this plastic, which will sometimes dent them, which is really annoying. This one doesn't. Oh, this is my Vampirella. By the way, there's a lot of butt shots in this calendar, so if you're an assets kind of person, this is, I guess, the calendar for you. So yeah, my Vampy cosplay. Anna didn't reply. I'm sorry, I didn't see your chat. I'm doing something right now, so as I, Also, Nina encouraged me to do this. I have a fancy laser cutter that finally works again. So I'm going to start selling cosplay props on my Etsy that I can make. So I'm going to start selling like Star Trek badges once I figure out how to make them. And then, why wasn't that one in the bikini? It was. That was in the bikini calendar. My Vampirella one? Heck yeah, it was. Oh, this is Siri from my video game. Oh, I really like the quality on this one. Look at that. Siri from The Witcher. Isn't that cool? I want to do like a princess calendar, but like non-traditional princesses, like what's her name from Voltron and Xena and Zelda, and then Ciri's a princess. But I was a little like, does Ciri ever like? I tried looking it up. I'm like, does she ever have like a formal dress, like as an adult, not as a child? Because I'm like, I already did the warrior version of Ciri. That's Star Wars Girl. Favorite Disney princess. Cinderella and Pocahontas are my 2 favorite Disney princesses. Oh, this is Red Sonja. This was in my bikini calendar. Like I said, there's a lot of assets in this calendar. So I got a lot of shots of a certain angle. So if you guys like feet and I guess you guys are more of a you know, assets kind of person. This is the calendar. Do you have non-animated Leia? What do you mean non-animated Leia? I don't think I have an animated Leia. Princess Fiona from Shrek. Oh my gosh. Okay, remember I talked about the assets? Let's see. So this is, I should have just called this the back shot calendar or something. It's all, so that's Lara Croft, which I tried to do video game accurate. And I think I did. Cartoon version. Is there a cartoon version of Princess Leia? I don't think I've seen it. I'm just gonna get a bunch out. Here we go. Okay, what's next? Oh, here you go. Harley Quinn. So like I said before, I'm not like the biggest fan of Harley Quinn, but like when I was doing my first calendar, because this is from the first calendar, she was the easiest character to cosplay as and to do a photo shoot as. I learned from this that the more I don't like a character, the easier it is because I'm not like attached to them in any way. So I'm not like self-conscious and I'm just like, this is the character, da 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 da, you know. And yeah, there was so many good shots from Harley. It was honestly hard to like pick. Like every picture of Harley Quinn was good. And I'm like, maybe this is why girls like cosplaying her so much. Your Harley at least is fun. She's a crazy fucking bitch. Of course she's fun. There's a whole episode where she's just trying to buy a dress. And like everything's going horrible thing. Pixelation to the max. Should have posted or had them all separate. Okay. Let's see. This is Catwoman again. That's what happens when you have to order like 12 posters. And once I'm done fulfilling the campaign, all the extras I have will be on my Etsy, which I did get back. Thank fucking goodness. Okay, that's Revan. Only difference between Harley and you is that you're... Oh, what the hell, Holocron? I am nothing like Harley Quinn. Okay, this isn't an asset photo, but I really like this one. So this is my Savage Land Rogue from my bikini calendar. Look at my abs pre-baby. So again, if you like feet, you get to see part of my foot and it's in the mud. I went out into the fucking jungle for you guys and got in the mud. Me and my photographer were getting eaten alive by bugs and mosquitoes. I had spiders crawling on me. You guys better appreciate this fucking picture and this goddamn photo shoot. Also, I feel a little bit better about myself because, whatchamacallit? I know everyone is like coming to her defense, but I saw that image of, what's her name? Jennifer Love Hewitt. I get it. She is older. She's had 3 children. I mean, people are saying she looks good. I am in the camp of if your job is being pretty and being on camera, you should work out. Okay. Remember the assets? This is Psylocke. If you like Psylocke, here's the photo. So, here's my Psylocke. So, I was like, it made me feel so much better about myself. Which might not be the nicest thing, but I could have tweeted about it and I didn't. I was like, oh my God, like, actually seeing her like that made me want to go to the gym. I'm like, I want to just go work out and, like, I'm embarrassed for her and I want to go work out on her behalf. What is this? Oh, Siri again? Siri? I just think when it's your job to be pretty and be in front of the camera, you know, you should take care of yourself. At least in my opinion. But that's just me. Let's see. Rimru23, thank you for the 2. When are we getting Bikini Revan? I don't know. I don't think there is a Bikini Revan. I could have done the one of the chicks, because in KOTOR 2 they have to put on kind of like an orange version of Princess Leia's slave bikini. First of all, thing too, no one cares about the belt, Anna. Where was her tail? She doesn't have a tail. MTB Steve, thank you for the 5. Buttman and Thigh Guys, please form 2 orderly queues. Oh my God, thank you for the super chat. She is more than 20 years older than you and I know. Listen, my aunt is almost 70 and she had 3 children and she never gained that much weight. I just think it's a priority thing because I could have stayed fat and kept all the baby weight on, but I didn't. Okay, this is for the boob, guys. This is my Poison Ivy, which a lot of people didn't really like, but I liked it. This one was very difficult to do. I wasn't really getting the character. Maybe that's because I kind of like Ivy. Even though she's a ginger. She is soulless and that kind of fits. But I thought I looked pretty. I was really proud of my makeup. Maybe I'm just biased because I thought I did a really good job on the makeup. That one I feel like I was trying like more glamorous. That one I should have done out in the like jungle. But maybe I'll redo my Ivy cosplay and go out in the wilderness. Gotta use that wig. Okay, this is my Jade cosplay. See this stuff for boobs? There's boobies here too. Yeah, there's my Jade. So the cosplay calendars, the first one was just like kind of random, like it was just what I could do. Because I got my hair done like Rogue in the very beginning of October. And then people were like, you should do a cosplay calendar. So I basically had a month and a half to shoot 12 different cosplays. So I just got what I could get. That was Siri again. And I know people complained that it was late and all, but I'm like, I had 2 months to shoot it. So I did it kind of rushed. And I just did what I could get in that time. And for what I was able to do, I think I did a pretty good job considering I'd never done it before. And I know like some whamming got mad and jealous, but it's like, whatever. Whatever, you do you, honey boo. And that's Revan. But the next calendar was video games, which everybody loved. Then I did bikini, which everyone was like, that's going to make the most money. And everybody loves bikini. Video game is still my top. So my next calendar is going to be anime, and I need to get good, and I need to shoot it. I have, you guys will like it. I'm going to do Lust from Full Metal Alchemist. I already have her little like tattoo. I laser cut it out, and I'm going to, I have a stencil, so I'll be able to like add the makeup on. So I have that. I have the dress. I have the boots. I think the only thing I need to make for it is the gloves. And I think I'm just going to use the Tifa wig for it because she's got like long black hair. And I need to figure out where to shoot it. I think this calendar I'm going to try to do all on location. So if you guys have any recommendations in Southern California area where I could shoot cosplays at. If anyone has any recommendations, let me know. That's because it wasn't bikini, it was swimsuit. There was so many bikinis in there. And that's Jade again. All right, and that was all that I had. Okay. everything is opened. Now all I have to do is go organize them. I'll probably do that on another live stream. Okay, so guys, I have been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes. I am going to go because I do not feel good and I'm kind of tired, to be honest with you. I need to go lay down. I will watch Superman, and my next video will be me reviewing Superman. I promise. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I can do that. But I'm going to try to watch Superman, and then I can review it, and that will be hopefully my next video on the channel. Hopefully I feel 100% tomorrow and I don't sound retarded. Let me see. Patrick T, what's up, Patrick? Not a real swamp, no gators or leeches. Well, closest thing in California. It had bugs. It had plenty of bugs. Russell, thank you for the 5 alert. The women of CG are getting together and putting out tasteful nude calendar to buy Cecil a new car. Show your support for. Should we just start Cecil a fucking GoFundMe at this point? Like, I feel like we should just do that. Holy movie star, thank you for the 2. Animate Doris Lang from Vampire Hunter D. Oh, I was thinking about Charlotte. I don't know, like, I kind of wanted to cosplay as Charlotte so I could have like the pretty dress, or just do like a gender swap of D. But so I had a list somewhere. Okay. This was for the princess calendar. I had Fiona from Shrek, Princess Serenity from Sailor Moon, Princess Mononoke, Xena. I had Meg, because I kind of count Meg, because once she marries Hercules, she kind of technically becomes a princess. And then who else did I have? Oh, I wanted to do Siri. That was my princess, but we're talking anime. Okay. So I also wanted to do like magic, like magical characters. And so I know it might be silly, but I wanted to do like Kiki, but grown up, like Kiki's Delivery Service. I just need a black cat. But I have the costume and all that ready for Kiki. I don't know if that really counts as anime. Do people count Studio Ghibli as anime? Okay. This is my sticky note for pregnant. This is what I had. Padme in the blue. Padme, I wrote choke because the choke outfit. Hera, which is the goddess because she's like the goddess of marriage and motherhood. Deanna Troi from Star Trek because she's pregnant in an episode. Sue Storm from Fantastic Four because she is pregnant. Khaleesi in Game of Thrones, she's pregnant. Splendid from Mad Max Fury Road because she's pregnant. Scarlet Witch, I guess, is technically pregnant, but when you guys are being all degenerates, you're like, oh, do a pregnancy calendar. And I'm like, I guess I fucking could. So that was my list. I don't see my sticky note. Oh, is this it? It's the problem with sticky notes. They stop being sticky. I need to make a list. I just need a notebook for my desk. I need a little notebook. I need to go to Daiso and get a little notebook for my desk just to keep here so I can have a list that I can write on and a pencil for it, not a pen so I can erase shit. But I just gave myself an excuse to go shopping at Daiso. But anyways, if you guys have any recommendations for anime characters, let me know. But yeah, for Vampire Hunter D, I would either like I kind of just want the hat and like put something on my hand. So I'd want to do like a gender swap of D or Charlotte. So I get to wear a pretty princess dress. Mark's art, thank you for remembering for 28 minutes. Have a good night, Anna, and feel better. Thank you. Russell, thank you for the 2. GoFundMe is untrustworthy. Okay, well, gifts and go. Whatever. What was the one where the chick said the N-word and they gave her like almost $1 million? Let's get Cecil an account on there or like a car fund on there. And let's just get Cecil money. I think that would be hilarious. Okay. Anna, that's just bitchy. Aren't you women might to be kind and caring ones? Maybe not. I don't know what you're talking about. What am I saying that's bitchy? That would be pathetic. Of course it would be pathetic. That's Cecil. Yeah, get him $1 million. 100%. And it would 100% piss off his psychotic ex-wife. That would be hilarious. But so yeah, the ones that I had on anime, I know it's like I wanted to kind of hit all of like the main animes. So I was thinking of doing Android 18, which is, I know this is an easy cosplay. So I'm like, that's kind of a cop out. So I'd have to do something cool with it. But the 2 cosplays that I have already and like ready to go are, well, almost ready to go, is Lust from Full Metal Alchemist and then Pikachu. I could do Misty, but I'm doing Pikachu. I have a cute little outfit, so that'll be fun. And I think I'm just like excited to do makeup at this point. Gibson Go was on the Epstein list. Oh, really? Ugh. Well, we're never getting it apparently, so we'll never know. Russell Language 2, honestly, I think the calendar is the way to go. And yeah, Russell, that's because you're a degenerate. Okay. But if anyone has any recommendations, post a picture of it and tag me on Twitter, email me, let me know. But yeah. Oh, what's her face from Ghost in the Shell? That is a good one, Nina. There's a reason why I didn't want to do it, and I cannot remember what it is. You can go as Misty, and your baby can be Pikachu. No, what the fuck? I always forget the name of it. The fucking egg. The one that Misty's always carrying. What? I want to say Clefairy, but I know it's not Clefairy. What the fuck is its name? Don't tell me. I'm not looking at the chat. Okay, fuck. Tell me. Chat, tell me. The egg. What the fuck is his name? Togepi. Yes. Thank you, ladies, man. Yes, Togepi. I always fucking forget. Yeah, I'll dress the baby up like Togepi. Okay. Okay. Damn it, will you listen to Nina Infinity? Okay. Maybe it was one of the costumes. I don't know. One of the ones I'll forget. There, I'll put it on my list. But thank you for the super chat, Russell. Okay, guys. I've been going again for like almost an hour and 40 minutes. I need to go take medicine and lie down because I did a live stream before this, so I'm kind of out of steam. I need to go rest and go hang out with the baby and Peaches, and we're going to go watch Dexter and pass out. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Go and raid Cecil's channel. Go and raid him. Going back my calendar if you haven't. Please leave me a comment on this live stream once it's over and smash the like button to let me know what you thought, what you liked about it. And, go spam my comments with recommendations for anime characters. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching here on YouTube, over on Twitter, as well as on Rumble. I will see you guys all later. Oh, next week, big announcement. I'm going to have 2 very special guests for the first time ever on my channel together. All 3 of us are going to be live streaming, and I'm really, really excited. So you guys will know who it is once I make the thumbnail for it. And it might piss a lot of people off. So just want to put that out there. I told the guests what I was going to call the stream, and they both started laughing. They're like, oh, that's going to ruffle some feathers. And we're like, yep. So stay tuned. It's going to be really, really exciting. And they both have a lot to talk about and a lot of news. So I'm like so excited to do this live stream. I'm all hyped up on it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, leave me a comment on this live stream. Let me know what you thought about it. Leave me recommendations for anime cosplays or unconventional princess cosplays. Let me know in the chat. And until next time, I will see you guys all later. Bye.
I'll tell you where I thought I came in the forest, when the lightsaber goes like this and flies off. I said, oh, what a great entrance. Ah! Ray caught it? She hasn't even been to Dagobah for training.